Hello again, YouTube. This is John Cena! What in the... Okay, anyway, from the top. Hello again, Panda! Okay, haha, it's funny. Let's just get on with the episode, please. Hello again, YouTube! For real. This is Dr. Kendo, and I'm back with Scribblenauts Unlimited. This is the Object Editor commentaries where I create your favorite characters in the Scribblenauts Unlimited Object Editor. I just create gaming, movie, TV show characters. Sometimes I'll do like a nerd and geek culture related items, and I always just create whatever is most popular or most requested each week. So anyway, we started off with a wrestler as the source object, and now we're going to be typing in Brian Furfur after we took off the head of the wrestler, and we're just using the body of Brian Furfur for now. I'm not sure if we'll need any other parts of him, but interestingly enough, we're also going to be using the head now of a character called John Gavin, because I said it's interesting because we're creating a character who is also named John. That would be John Cena! John Cena. So keep on the wrestler's arms right there. We're going to take a golem and do the shoulder piece right here because we're basically going to be, you could create John Cena in multiple different ways. I'm just going to say that right now. Your design choices certainly, they never have to be like mine, but this is almost for sure one of those cases. So now taking the legs of Matt Cox, that's another 5th cell member. We're using a lot of the 5th cell members, and we're just going to take both of those legs. I'm going to color the shoes half black, half green. I'm kind of creating John Cena. If you Google him or whatever, you can see this sort of like photoshopped meme image of him or whatever, but he's wearing a green shirt, and John Cena almost always is wrestling with some long shorts, and he'll often also have like 2 sweatbands on his wrist or something, so that's why I kept the wrestler's arms, also because the wrestler in general sort of has big muscular arms. John Cena is definitely muscular, I gotta say that, but anyway, now we've got an oval for the center. I'm going to be creating his World Championship belt around his waist, of course, and I used a dinosaur's neck piece for the 2 straps on either side of the belt, and so now we're using this crazy anti-prism shape, so it looks like anti and then prism. That's how to spell that if you're on Unmasked. If you're playing in Unlimited, you can just grab it from the geometry library right there. Now we're going to take a W. They do have a W for, I guess, WWE on the belt, and with his green shirt, it's got a big globe, I guess, or the earth behind it in white, and then it has John Cena's picture on that shirt, I guess, like in white as well, and it says something like Cena Nation, rise above hate, or something like that. I definitely don't need to shrink down letters and stuff and make John Cena that giant to where we could shrink down letters to be that small. But, this is such a simple design and everything, and this is another reason I don't really create YouTubers, for example, because just creating normal humans, I guess, it often doesn't really involve a lot of editing. Like you see, we're almost done with our design right here, so just to make it more crazy and to fit maybe with the meme of John Cena, I'm gonna go ahead and put his name up here at the top and put a bunch of exclamation points, so it'll be kind of like exclaiming the name John Cena, and so those will all be attached to his head, meaning that we'll move with his head. Wherever his head moves, they will move. So yes, fortunately, before I started this creation, I knew I wanted to do this, so I just typed in off camera JOHNCENA so that I could grab them really quick, but you'll have to type each one of those individually to get it like this if you want to do this in your creation. I mean, by no means do you have to, but hey, it's amusing to me. So yeah, I mean, again, we're pretty much done here. I don't know that we need to do a whole lot more to this creation to make it more John Cena-ish, but of course, I had contemplated one time. I never thought that I would be creating this. I was actually very surprised that this was the top request. It's gotten like 20 people, 25 people requesting it, which is actually normally pretty low for a most popular item, but the thing was, it had tons of thumbs up on my comments section, so it's also been asked for a long time, but I thought if I ever did make it, I would want to, like, this was more just in joking I said this, but I would make this like giant hand and make it go across his face, because he used to do that on, I don't think he does it anymore on WWE, but that was like one of his catchphrases is he would say, "You can't see me," and so as he like waves his hand across his face or whatever, I realized it might look really stupid in Scribblenauts Unlimited, and so I'm just gonna show you what that would look like right now. It looks incredibly as stupid as I thought it would. I was thinking of making the hand even more gigantic, but that would look even more lame. But hey, you can't see me. That's apparently what we're doing now. I'm gonna just go ahead and revert this back. So we'll take the hand away, turn the arm there. But yeah, the golem shoulder piece, if I didn't mention that before, I put that on where his shoulders are because that's basically supposed to be the shoulder parts of his t-shirt. You could use so many different shapes for that, so you're definitely not limited to it. But anyway, this is where I like to read background information and fun facts, so we'll talk a little bit about John Cena. He's a professional wrestler in the WWE, and he also has led an acting career and even done some works as a rapper. But I'm gonna assume that many, not all of you, just a lot of you, will know him or at least love him because of the unexpected John Cena meme compilations where a video clip loudly introduces him as his stage intro music plays. This incredible voiceover that introduces Cena comes from a hilarious prank call that was uploaded to YouTube in March of 2014. And as this whole meme of John Cena introing has gotten bigger and more widespread, there is now even a subreddit specifically for uses of that John Cena clip, as well as Facebook pages, and of course, so many videos on Vine, YouTube, etc. In the wrestling world, John Cena himself, however, has the 4th highest number of combined days as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, behind the likes of Bob Backlund and Hulk Hogan. Many consider John Cena to be the face of the WWE, and outside of that, his rap album called You Can't See Me, debuted at number 15 on the US Billboard 200 chart. And Cena has also been in feature films like The Marine, 12 Rounds, and Legendary. Among all of this, and above all else, the man is highly philanthropic, fortunately, and has actually granted the most wishes within the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So good on him, and hopefully he enjoys his successful venture now into meme land. I've also heard he's a big anime fan. But anyway, just for a little extra, we're gonna do a first, I guess, in this commentary and edit an avatar. But the purpose for this is actually because over time, probably over about a year and a half, ever since I've really changed my avatar, I guess I've been getting questions about it, but people have often asked, how did I create my Dr. Kendo avatar? I think you guys mostly want to know about the head that I used. Seems to be a popular head that people want to use, but anyway, I'm going to show that off real fast. Of course, starting off with Maxwell or anybody as the kind of main avatar, you need to take away most pieces of it. And of course, use this man that I just took the torso for, but the head, you can just type in Micah, M-I-C-A-H. That's Micah Jelmberg, a 5th Cell member or developer, and we also use his legs, so you can also grab his legs in there. I've always painted the pants on Dr. Kendo and the shoes red. Back in the days, I used to wear red Converse and stuff, and in episode 21, I actually created like a version of College Kendo and Dr. Kendo in other ways. But this, to me, represents a little bit more what I look like, and if you want to add little other details, I guess, to the face right here, you can do that. A lot of people on live streams have commented about my glorious goatee or my beard or whatever, so I put a chicken nugget down there on the chin to represent that. Typically, I don't like how this looks, so I'm going to take all this away, but if you wanted to use like 29-page library arm shapes to make a nose or a cattail to make a mouth out of it, you can do something like that I've done here. But again, I'll take that away because I basically prefer it to look how you see it in most of my episodes. Here we go. Let us now put down John Cena! Okay, that's enough. Okay, so let's put our character to the test and have him fight some other characters that I've done after fighting this monster. Anyway, I wanted to make an important announcement. For next weekend, that will be November 22nd, I will be bypassing the most popular / most requested item thing for just that 1 week. Occasionally, I have to do this for one reason or another, and it's very rare, as basically every week I create whatever is most popular or most requested here, as hopefully you guys know. The reason for next week's episode, however, is that I will be away for the weekend, and so I've been preparing something, and it's taken me over the last month or two, because you guys know that I don't have any spare time ever, and so I've been making a special episode based off of a series that we've created stuff from before. So this won't be a remake of old items, but consider a certain franchise that I've created many items from, and it's not FNAF or Steven Universe. That's probably the only hints I'll give away right now. Well, I'm creating some more characters from it for next weekend, so I hope that everyone enjoys that, and again, most popular item will not be appearing in next week's episode, but rather, it will resume to be the most popular / most requested once again in the following week, which will be November 29th. So of course, I will compile the requests and votes and stuff from the week before and that week. You guys rock, and I will catch you on the next vid, and thanks for viewing.
Down the road of twists and turns, always anxious to see what's within. We can look ahead to the point of no return, to the rest of our lives at the spectacle begins.